If you own a home in San Diego, there's a very good chance you're sitting on more equity than you realize. But here's the real question. If you already have a low interest rate, why would you move? That's exactly what a lot of homeowners in Chula Vista are trying to figure out right now. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how move-up buyers are making that decision in 2026. What's working, what's not, and the mistakes you want to avoid. Because moving up isn't just about getting a bigger house, it's about timing, equity, taxes, and having the right strategy. And when you get those right, the numbers can actually look a lot better than you think. So, if you want help in mapping out what your move-up options can look like, you can call the number on your screen or book a free 20-minute consultation using the link below. Also, if you want a step-by-step breakdown of this entire process, I put together a free guide called How San Diego Homeowners Upgrade Without Stress. It walks you through equity, timing, mistakes to avoid, and how to plan your move the right way. You can download it using the link in the description below. Now, let's break it down. Hi, I'm Corey Reels. I've been helping families with their real estate goals for over 11 years. And about 4 years ago, my family and I moved to Chula Vista. We fell in love with it, the neighborhoods, the people, the community. It's why I'm so passionate about helping families make their next move. So if you've been in your home for a few years and you're wondering whether now is the right time to move up, this video is for you. Now, why people are moving in 2026? Let's start with the big picture. Why are people even moving right now? Simple, life changes. Maybe your family is growing. Maybe you need more space. Maybe you're working from home and your current setup just isn't cutting it anymore. Or maybe you just want a home that fits your life better today. And here's what a lot of people are realizing. Your life doesn't wait for interest rates to drop. That's why move-up buyers are still active in 2026. They're not moving because the market is perfect. They're moving because their situation changed, and that's a big shift. So, now let's talk about what actually makes moving up possible for most homeowners. Equity. A lot of San Diego homeowners have built up more equity than they think they ever have over the past few years. And in simple terms, equity is just the difference between what your home is worth and what you still owe on it. So for many people, that number is significant. For example, let's say you bought a townhouse in Eastlake for around $550,000. If that home is now worth closer to $750,000, that difference can become your down payment on your next home. It can reduce your loan, lower your monthly payment, and give you more flexibility. But here's the key. Just because you have the equity doesn't automatically mean moving up makes sense. You still need to look at the full picture. Payment, taxes, timing, and what your next home actually costs. So this is one of the biggest questions I get. Should I sell first or buy first? And the honest answer is, it depends. If you sell first, you get clarity. You know exactly how much money you're working with. You're not guessing, and you're not carrying two homes at once. But you might feel some pressure to find your next home quickly. On the flip side, if you buy first, you get convenience. You can secure your next home before selling your current one. That makes that transition smoother. But now you have to think about how you're covering the down payment and any overlapping payments. That's where strategies like bridge loans, rent backs, or even timing coordination can come into play. And this is where having the right team really matters, because the strategy is just as important as the home itself. Now, let's talk about something that catches a lot of people off guard: property taxes. When you buy a new home in California, your property taxes typically reset based on the new purchase price. So even if your current home has a low tax bill, your next one might be significantly higher. And that can impact your monthly payment more than people expect. That's why I always tell move-up buyers, don't just look at the price, look at the full monthly cost. Now, if you're 55 and older, there's also something called Prop 19. And in some cases, it allows you to transfer your tax base to your new home. But it doesn't apply to everyone. So it's important to check with a tax professional before making any decisions, because this piece alone can completely change the math for you. Now, let's bring it local. Chula Vista continues to be one of the most popular move-up areas in San Diego County. A lot of families want to stay in the area, but upgrade their space, layout, or lifestyle. I'm seeing a lot of people move from condos or townhouses into single-family homes. And newer communities often offer things like more modern layouts, better amenities, and sometimes even builder incentives. But those opportunities can change quickly. So if you're thinking about moving up, local knowledge really matters. Not just San Diego as a whole, but your specific neighborhood and price point. If you're thinking about moving up in 2026, here's the simplest way to start. First, find out what your home is worth. Second, figure out how much equity you actually have. Third, talk to a lender early so you understand your numbers. Fourth, look at your tax situation. And fifth, get clear on what moving up actually means for you. Does it mean more space? Does it mean a better layout? Does it mean a different neighborhood? Does it mean less maintenance? The clearer you are on your goal, the easier the decision becomes. Here's the bottom line. If you own a home in San Diego or Chula Vista, you might be in a stronger position than you think. A lot of homeowners have built equity. A lot of families are still moving. And with the right strategy, moving up in 2026 can absolutely make sense. You just want to approach it the right way. So if you want help mapping out what your next move could look like, call the number on your screen or book a free 20-minute consultation using the link below. And if you found this helpful, leave a comment and feel free to share this with someone who's been thinking about making a move. Now I'm Corey Reels and I'm here to help. So thank you for stopping by my channel. We'd love to help out next time. Take care.